And it probably already has us up live, even though mine still shows that it's doing it. Yep. I'm watching it spin on my end. All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. How are you guys tonight? Hey, Nancy. Sorry, we ran a couple minutes late. She's waving. There she is. Hey, Kathy, with her little wrenchy. Hey, Laura. All right, this is what I'm playing with. And I think Teresa's got some cross-stitch stuff sitting in front of her. Still not thrilled with this, Kathy.
What do you have?
I have a pineapple.
Oh, okay.
When I printed off the internet, I did one before and messed it up really bad. I think this one's going the same direction.
Oh.
Unfortunately. I'm not happy. I did actually order the rulers for this.
That's what I need. Is that 1/4-inch ruler?
I have the add a quarter, and I have this one that I'm using the little 1/4-inch mark on. It's one of those Omnigrids.
Mm-hmm.
And because that's what the blog post I saw recommended. And I'm like, that's interesting. But I'm looking at this and going, this isn't going the way I want it to. Well, I'm glad you're thrilled with it, Kathy. I'm still going, I don't know about all this. We'll try it though, right?
Yeah, that's all you
So
can
what
do
are you
sometimes.
cross-stitching, Teresa?
I'm actually decided I was going to work on my hand piecing.
Okay.
So I'm just going to work on my little hexies.
Oh, you're doing the hexies with English paper piecing?
Yes. Yep.
Have you got any blocks completed already?
Just these. And that one, I'll go get it. Hold on.
Okay. Trying to get all my little windows where they're supposed to be.
I got this much put together.
You did show those before. Those are pretty. I like your colors.
It's I think it's called French General. It was a jelly roll that I just
French General was a quilt pattern. That's the fabric name, though?
Yeah, that's the fabric name.
That is cool looking. You think?
Yeah, let me look in my bucket. I save all my tags in a bucket because I'm just so organized.
Yeah. I sympathize with that remark.
They're safe in my bucket. Hopefully I put it in here. I even have garbage in there.
You even have garbage. Oh, no, that sounds like something I would do. 1, 2, 3 1/4. I'm actually cutting longer than the instructions I have say to cut because hers end up short for me every time.
I should write on the back of these little tags about what I made out of it.
Do you keep all those tags?
Yes, that's how I'm supposed to remember, by looking at these tags, but I
I'm
don't
not
see
that
them.
good or that organized. Are you a Virgo too, Teresa?
Huh?
Are you a Virgo also? What's your star sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh,
Taurus, Taurus, Taurus.
it's 18.
Stubborn, bullheaded.
Married to one of those.
Am I married to one of those?
I was married to one of those.
So was
Hello,
I.
Diane.
My first husband was a Taurus.
Ah, that's not a good combination. It's like putting two Virgos together.
Yeah. I think the only thing that saved us was I'm April and he's May.
So you've got the next sign rising, or he does one.
Yeah. But my Brandon, my current husband, is a Capricorn.
My mom was a Pisces, and she and I didn't get along well. But Wayne's a Pisces, and he and I are absolutely perfect together.
Yeah.
So I don't put lots of stock in that, but I do know what the major traits are. 15. Yeah. I'm trying to get it to where you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm putting the fabric on this side and then adding a pin from this side. Hopefully the pin holds the fabric. This is that paper piecing stuff that Yvette likes to do.
Yeah.
And I have mad respect for Yvette's skills because I am nowhere near as good at this as she is.
The one thing I like about paper piecing is you can be a little more precise with it, you know. But
Apparently, I'm not built for precise, guys.
that's okay. Hi,
Vicky,
Nancy.
your friend.
Hmm?
I was just reading Vicky's friend brought her groceries in the house. She's having problems with her leg again today.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
That's not good. Diane's husband is a Capricorn.
Is that good or bad, Diane?
Hi, Colleen. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Lori. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Marie. Hi, Joyce.
I didn't see Joyce come in. Hi, Joyce.
Hi,
Hello,
Ellen. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Shirley.
I wanted something that didn't take. Well, hello, Ella. Nancy, I haven't figured out paper piecing either, obviously, right?
Okay. Now, let's see. I was going to show Kathy where I was on my pineapple block.
Yep. Maybe give me some tips on how to do mine, since I'm doing so well at it. Not.
Problem is I got to find it.
It's a good thing that he's a Capricorn. Okay, Diane.
Okay, this is where I am. I haven't even opened the papers yet. And yeah, I was going to say, this is bigger than a 10-inch. This is 12 and a half.
I'm waiting for it to show up so I can see it. Oh, wow.
These are...
Is that foundation paper?
Yeah. There are 40 sheets per pad. The block is 12 and a half unfinished, and it's fantastic for using 2.5-inch strips.
Hold that back up again, please. Trying to see if I can see it better on my computer than on my phone. So it only uses like 4 rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Where's that
1,
from?
2, 3, yep, 4. Fat Quarter Shop.
I'm gonna have to go shop at the Fat Quarter Shop.
I think I got them one time when they were on sale. Here's what, I don't know if you can see the paper.
So it takes 25-ish pieces. I'm writing that down. Oh, Beverly, I got this off of a blog. It's a 8-inch block for pineapple blocks. And most of it's self-explanatory, but it keeps leaving gaps. Like, can you see right there? So I'm having to adjust where they want me to sew in order not to leave those gaps in there. The first one, and it uses 1 1/4-inch strips of paper or fabric, which should be more than wide enough. I'm thinking maybe they need wider strips too. Because see, there's a gap that I didn't cover completely. And I'm not even trimming until I do the next row. Diane doesn't want to deal with all those tiny strips. Not that brave.
That's why I'm doing the one that I can use 2.5-inch strips with.
Well, I got some really good deals on jelly rolls. I should look at that one and see.
Yeah. And I have only done a little bit of paper piecing, so there's that.
I know Yvette uses like that starch pen. And I keep thinking, I need to go find my regular glue stick to glue down the edges whenever I do it. Have you tried that, or do you have a starch pen?
I don't have a starch pen. I do have glue sticks.
I have a ton of them because I bought them on clearance at Walmart a few years ago. They had them for like 10 cents a stick, so I bought 10 of them. I think I've used 3. Yeah, all I'm doing, Beverly, as far as the strips, is cutting the next set of strips as the pattern tells me to cut them. You have a book on paper piecing. Do you remember the name of it, Beverly?
Hi, Christine. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Christine. Hi, Mary. Laura used freezer paper instead of regular paper. Hey, Ellen.
So the question is, do I want to use purple batik, or do I want to use Tula Pink?
Oh, for the pineapple?
Yeah.
Mmm.
If I do Tula pink, I could fussy cut that center block out.
What if you fussy cut the center blocks and then use the purple around it? Do they blend or do they go together?
The Tula pink with the
Yeah.
purple? No,
Would it go with the purple? No.
I don't think so. I'd have to look at it, but
Well, show
But
us your choices.
well, all right, let me get my choices. Thank you, Ella. She likes the work on the dog.
Oh yeah.
I guess I could be working on that. Okay, I have this fat quarter bundle.
Ooh, that is pretty. Is that all Tula or is that the batiks?
That's batiks. And then there's
Oh
that.
yeah, Diane's like, show me the fabric.
Okay.
I'm getting, see, you guys are just seeing that fabric. I saw it like 30 seconds ago. It's gorgeous. Shrimp basket sounds good, Vicki.
Or I could use this. Then I wouldn't have to cut so much. And it's that one I got the other day.
Oh, that's pretty too. What would you use as a background? The lighter ones from that strip or?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The lighter ones. But there's not that many light ones. Wonder how many I'm going to need for this whole. I need to read this. If it says how many, if I want to use all 40.
I pulled this pink out of, and I don't even know if the pink comes through on the camera because my lights change it. But I pulled this out of the jelly roll I used for my triple Irish chain. And I'm going to use it as a background, I think. And it's light enough that if I had to move to white background, it wouldn't clash. So I don't know how many of these I'm going to do. No talking about food. Nancy, we always talk about food. I don't care whose channel we're on.
Beverly said, I love those colors. Purple away.
Yeah, I love purple too. Big fan of purple and Tula. Tula is just awesome fabric.
But you know what?
All right. What?
These blocks are big enough. I could just do 20 blocks because the block is going to be 12 and a half. That'll be a pretty nice size quilt.
And it would still be a big enough quilt for what you'd want?
Yeah, and then do 20 other ones with the Tula.
You could.
That's an idea.
If you did that, would you have enough in the, I mean, you could make that 2 separate quilts if you wanted to.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'd make it 2 separate quilts because that would give you 4 across and 5 down. That'd be 20 blocks.
How big are the blocks?
12 and a half.
Oh, well, that would definitely be a good size throw or maybe even a twin. It would give you the option to take it up to a twin size pretty easily.
Tom wants to see the Tula.
I want to see the Tula.
All right, I'll go get the Tula.
Did you guys see Tucker's excitement last night over getting some Tula? I was just like, aw. Although I guess I'm old enough that I'm like, no, I'm not saving fabric for later, but he seemed to really be into the idea of stashing it. I think somebody, maybe Miss Ellen, suggested that he should make himself a quilt out of it so he could enjoy his fabrics every day. Oh, Teresa, that is gorgeous. I love those colors.
Some of my Tula.
Some of your Tula. Wow. And it was Laura Veach who made a Dresden with her Tula. She did a black background and a Dresden. Oh, those are pretty. That isn't Tula though, is it?
Yes, this is Tula.
Wow.
This is Pinkerville.
Tula is gorgeous.
This Pinkerville is like 4 or 5 years old, I think.
Uh-huh.
And then
Wendy, yes. We all want to see your Tula stash.
And this is Pinkerville too, a fat quarter bundle.
Those are pretty. I love those colors. And they go together.
Yeah. And then I have this bundle, and it is.
Pardon me while I drool over fabric, guys. I'm looking at it on the big screen.
This one is called Homemade.
Wow. I like the scissors fabric, that purple one.
Yeah.
Kind of lavendery purple.
I like the one with the sewing machines on it. And then, well, I have a little bit of line works. I have a little bit of that one.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland, I guess it was. And then these, I just been collecting them when I go to the fabric store. If there's a fat quarter for sale, I go through all the fat quarters and look for Tula Pink, and if I find one, I just grab it. So I've been collecting.
Diane's like, just send those to me.
Oh no, that's not right. This is.
I think we're all drooling.
This is Alice in Wonderland. Here, all of this is.
Wow.
I got this on So Yeah.
They may have offered that bundle back before I knew what Tula was. Because I had only seen like one video from her.
Okay.
And she was fussy cutting the heck out of something. I was like, no, that's okay. Yeah. Duh.
And then I have one more thing I'll show you.
What? That she's ever going to send that fabric to somebody? No, Nancy, she's not ever going to send that fabric to anybody.
Fabric to anybody.
Oh, something jumped off my table to the floor.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm going to drool. I know I am. Oh, is that a kit, a quote kit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it just fell.
This is the spool quilt kit. And I got it half off at the quilt. No, it was more than half off. I only paid like, I think it was like $79, and it's regular $169.
Wow.
So about half
Ella,
off.
that is not a stupid question. That is not a stupid question. She was asking if Tula is a designer.
Everything in here is called Homemade. So, and that's all my Tula.
Drool, drool.
Yeah, one of these
I'm the
days.
only one. Gotta go wipe their face now. No, I'm not jealous of all your fabric, Teresa Louise. No, not at all.
Wendy, she asked, "Am I going to make a butterfly quilt?" No, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of quilt I want to make with it, because I want to make something that, and a butterfly quilt might not be bad. I want to make something that where the fabric pieces are big enough to where you can still appreciate the fabric and not cut it up really small. So I'm kind of waiting until I find that perfect pattern, you know.
If you fussy cut some of that Tula, the 5-inch block isn't really big enough to show like all of Alice in Wonderland's face.
Right. Plus, I'll be cutting the other fabric down to 2.5. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. The Tula I was holding last was called Homemade. Not the homemade. Oh, she said not the homemade. This one is the Alice in Wonderland. But I don't think that's what she called it, is it?
No.
Do you remember what she called it? Let me see
Wendy?
if I can find it.
One of those experts peoples might know.
Wendy probably would know.
And as much as I love, like, I love Lori Holt's fabric, I can't tell you which fabric came from which line.
Yeah. I'm laughing.
You use low volume Tula with pineapple?
Yeah, I could.
There's a low volume Tula?
Well, her basics. Her basics are kind of low volume. Nancy wants me to put her in my will.
You need to be in Tucker's will.
Hi,
what he
Teresa.
just got. Tucker said he was putting his in his will. That's whose will everybody wants to be in.
Wendy says it's called Curious. I can't even say it.
Curiouser and Curiouser.
Yes, thank you. Boy, that's a tough one. I'm going to write that down and put it on here because this didn't come with the tag.
Colleen, you're a brat. She says, learn to FPP.
Oh, she is a Hanyakin.
A Hanyakin?
Yeah.
Is that one of those Rose Nyland words from the Golden Girls?
No, it's Dutch. And it means damn brat.
Okay. Well, Colleen, we know what you are. She's rottens to the core.
That's what my grandmother used to call us all the time. You Hanyakin? You bunch of Hanyakins.
Hey, Lisa. Oh, that's okay.
I need a piece of paper.
Can't be late to alive. I'm still trying on this silly block. I have never heard of Honyaks or whatever that is.
Kim has. Kim Burris.
Yeah.
But I don't see her in here.
14, 15, 16.
Oh, Lisa says her hubby calls their grandkids Hanyaks.
I'm not putting this on right, folks. I don't think like this.
Have you been working on that all day?
No, just since we left Kathy's live.
Oh.
No, if I'd been working on it all day, I would have already cried and thrown it away. Seriously. This doesn't make, I mean, if I really stop and look at it, it kind of makes sense. It kind of is a long way from I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I did make some project bags out of some of this Tula Pink, so.
Did you?
Yeah.
And did it work?
Oh, they were beautiful.
I'm sure they were beautiful. Because you made them. They're gorgeous. Susan. Awesome. Susan's got her new long arm set up.
Oh, cool. Hi, Susan. Wow, that's great. What kind of long arm did she get?
I think she got a handy quilter on the So Yeah show.
Oh.
Don't hold me to that. I could be wrong.
Did you see that video of the with Brody doing the over at Handy Quilter?
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched part of it. I think they went live while I was watching it, and I never did go back.
Oh, that was kind of neat.
It's always interesting to see how other people do it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I think Brody is probably the only one of the brothers that doesn't or hasn't long armed before, right?
I think so.
The Moxie Handy Quilter.
Yeah.
Did you get it computerized or just free motion? You can eat if you want to.
Hi, June.
Wayne cooked dinner since we left Kathy's live,
Yeah.
but it got done right before we went on.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
we could have waited.
It's okay. No, we had already told everybody we were going live at 5. And I thought, well, we'll do an hour or so because I know, So Yeah, it's on tonight.
Oh,
So if we'd gone much later, we wouldn't have had really any time to do anything. And once again, I flipped my fabric over.
yeah, I don't usually watch the Tuesday night because it's full price.
Yeah. I watch sometimes to see what the fabric is.
Yeah.
And they still do. I like charm packs, and they're the same price no matter which night you watch.
Yeah, that's true.
And sometimes I literally just sit here and let them run in the background while I sew.
Right.
Or while hubby and I chit chat, because He's got stuff on. We watched Blue Bloods. Anybody watch Blue Bloods? Our favorite word from the entire show, forthwith.
Susan said just free motion.
Emotion.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's ribs. Colleen, you haven't seen me eat ribs. I can't wait to see how fast you learn it, Susan. I think that'll be fun. Before long, Susan will be doing her long arm videos on YouTube, showing us all how to use this thing. Right?
Yeah, is she going to make some videos on her channel?
Susan, I don't know. Does she have a channel?
Well, everybody has a channel, but
That's true.
She doesn't have any subscribers and no videos, so I just looked.
You watch on the TV, so you can't buy anything.
Okay, Susan, I just subscribed to your channel. Now you have to make a video.
Tracy, what's the verdict with your son and the quilt he wants you to make?
Yeah, Tracy, tell us. That's a good idea, Joyce. She watches on TV, so she can't buy anything.
It definitely makes sense.
Yes, you do too have a channel, Joyce. Look, here's your channel. I just went to it.
Everybody has a channel.
Everybody has a channel. Yep. So I just subscribed to you too, Joyce. So now you got to make a video.
I think I'm subscribed to everybody too. Whether they make videos or not. I'm subscribed to Tiffany's mother. The best cricket.
Yeah, I am too. Susan said that she will make a video as soon as she gets it figured out.
Awesome.
Tracy said he wants me to make him a Kingdom Heart quilt for his bed. Kingdom Hearts.
I'm not sure is that a fabric line or is that a pattern?
I don't know. Tracy will have to answer that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Diane used to watch Blue Books or Blue Bloods. June does watch Blue Buds.
We were really getting into Bull with Tony DiNozzo from NCIS. And then we were like, gee, why is it they can't keep a girlfriend for this dude on the show? And I went looking because I thought, well, because they changed his girlfriend like 4 times in one season. And the reason they can't is because he was sexually harassing the actresses playing them. So we quit watching Bull. I was like, okay, I'm done. And we're seeing the same thing. We're only in like season 3 of Blue Bloods. Can't seem to keep Donnie Wahlberg in a partner. Starting to wonder if he's got an attitude problem too.
Kathy said she watches it all the time.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts is a video game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, awesome, Tracy. You're going to design it?
Oh, cool.
Diane, I'm learning how to edit as I go. So if you go watch videos that I make him put up and you go, why didn't she take that part out? It's because I don't know how. But the only way I learn is just to do. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't like to edit. So that's why I always go live.
That makes sense.
And a lot of my videos that I just post, I don't edit them. They just, if I make too many mistakes in one video while I'm recording, then I'll start over, you know. But I try not to edit at all.
Well, some of the videos that I see up, and I'm not saying mine are better. Don't even begin to think that. But some of the videos I see up, I'm like, okay, well, if they'll put that up, I can put mine up.
No, right? I mean, I know this one gal who cusses quite a bit, and she's a quilter. And I mean, I don't know her personally, but she has a channel, and she made it to where like YouTube lets her
All her
because she
comments
said,
are turned off.
huh?
All
No,
her
she can,
comments are turned off.
no. Yes, all of her comments are turned off. Yeah. You know who I'm talking
And
about.
she just moved to be near her son.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the same one.
Yeah. And I mean, she's got some crazy videos, you know, and she has a lot of subscribers. So, you know,
I'm one.
I mean, she does edit some of her videos. That's true, you know, but I'm like, gee whiz, she gets to cuss. That's not fair. This video is not made for children.
None of the videos were made for children, but she had one probably back when I first started following her 3 or 4 years ago, where there was a comment and a guy called her lazy and stupid, if I remember right, in the comment. But she named her next video, "I'm a lazy, stupid quilter. Watch this video." And I was just like, okay. I did not watch the video.
Oh, really, Beverly? Her mom just died.
Yeah, the 26th.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
she
that.
didn't put it up. Her son did.
Oh, yes, Lisa, that's who we're talking about. I
Yeah.
had to quit watching her for a while because it was making me really depressed. You know.
I know that she's been pretty candid. She is a recovering alcoholic.
Yeah.
And that's part of the roughness to her. But she's a good quilter. I mean, and she has lots and lots of ideas.
Oh, I love all those, but just the ones where she was moving and she just got so stressed out about it, and you know, I don't know. I just kind of got tired of hearing about it. So
I quit watching from right before she moved until she posted something about having to sue the moving company.
yeah.
And then I started watching again. And I always tried to figure out who Skylar was, because it was like, here's Skylar, Skylar's gone. Here's Skylar, Skylar's gone. And finally, something was said about it being her granddaughter. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I didn't know if this was her kid that was traveling back and forth or what was going on.
Yeah.
No, Diane, it's Darlene. Yeah, she just moved to Mississippi. Darlene did. She just moved down. I think she's in the same apartment complex with her son and her granddaughter now.
Right. Yep. She is. Well, at least she got a little more time with her mom. I'm sorry, but her mom had a pretty long, full life, so that's good. And
she was 96 or 99.
Yeah, something pretty old.
I mean, not that we get to judge what's the right amount of time for somebody else.
But that's still a good long life, you know.
That's a nice run, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not, don't take it wrong. I'm not bad mouthing anybody's channel.
Nope.
I watched episode after episode of her. I just had to take a break for a little while.
And, you know, I think that's valid because with any channel, if all you ever see from, well, even with friends, quote unquote, in real life, sometimes you just have to back off for your own mental health.
Right.
You can't do a steady diet of trouble.
Yeah, and I was going through all that with my dad, you know, and he passed away in December, so I just, you know, I was sad enough as it was, I guess. So Beverly said 99. Her mother was 99.
She was 99? Yeah.
Mhm.
I knew she was older. I mean, really older. Colleen, I have to watch potty mouth. I worked customer service, worked for an attorney, and was a traveling notary. So I was in and out of people's houses all the time. But before that, I worked waitress and managed pizza places and convenience stores. You can't be salty and do those jobs well. And then while I was in college, I went to work in a prison. And inmates come up to get meds and stuff by Colleen, and they would say, "Oh, Miss Melissa, blah, blah, blah." But then they backtalk you. And one of the guards told me, he said, they think you're a pushover because you don't talk their language. So I had to learn how to say, "Inmate so-and-so, get your beep, 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 beep back to your dorm and don't come back until beep, beep, beep tells you to." And yeah. So then I went to work in an attorney's office and had to really relearn how to talk to people. So, yeah. Sometimes the potty mouth comes from where you've been. And I have to watch myself that I don't talk like that on YouTube. I was recording something earlier and hubby comes walking in the door, and I guess the donkey gave him a hard time out in the field. So he had a whole string of expletives and he said it all. And then I just kind of reached up, turned the camera off, said, "I'm not even going to try to edit that out." Just won't put that video up. That donkey got called everything but a donkey.
How many donkeys do you have?
We just have one.
Yeah.
But she's got 3 cows to take care of.
She's got 3 cows to take care of, and she takes her job seriously.
Except when she's eating and she kicks the cows.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear what he said. He just said, except when she's eating, then she kicks the cows.
She doesn't like to share. And I'm not about to beat donkeys because donkeys will remember and take you out when you're not looking. They're like Dobermans. You don't want to beat a donkey. Or hit a donkey. It will remember. And it will get vengeance in due time.
Do you have any donkeys, Teresa? Or have you ever had donkeys?
I have one.
We have a farrier out this way. Huh?
You didn't hear me?
What did I miss?
I said I have one ass and he's downstairs. I'm just kidding.
We have a farrier, and when he comes out to reshoe the donkeys and stuff, he brings this long metal rod with a little feather on the end, and he stands outside the fence and he takes that feather and he brushes the donkey with it until the donkey will let him come in and pet it. I have no clue why it works, but it does.
Well, donkeys have really good memories, and if you hurt them or you startle them or you scare them, whatever, they remember it. And, you know, they don't want you anywhere near them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Teresa, it is almost 6.
Okay.
So we've been on just about an hour, and I'm going to go eat, I think, before the So Yeah boys come on and entertain us later this evening.
Well, thanks for having me on, Melissa. I had fun.
Well, I'm glad you came on. I mean, anytime you want to, we'll do it. But I need to do some videos of my own at some point. Thursday and Friday at noon is when
Where
I
I'm not
usually try to
swearing.
go on. Yeah, where my husband's not swearing in the background, cussing about the donkey. But probably Thursday and Friday at noon, I'm going to try to come on for an hour or two.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Eva. Men who work
yeah.
at prison, anybody who works in a prison has to try to get it back. Tracy can't make a video because her youngest talks like a sailor on leave. Is cow tipping maybe? No, you don't kick cows. Not if you don't want to be kicked back.
Right.
All right, guys. Teresa, again, thank you for coming on and sharing your Tula Pink fabric with us. I'm still drooling. Beautiful stuff. Oh, and here's how my pineapple block is coming.
Oh, great.
So I guess maybe I have figured out something on it. Maybe the next one will be good enough to actually put a quilt. It's purple and pink right now.
Looks good.
Yeah. I think I'm going to use the colors that I got in my basics box for March, right? March. And maybe put that into the pineapple quilt if I can get this down to something that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, y'all have a great night and we will talk to you soon. Patty says, use your Tula.
Okay.
Night, night, all.
Bye,
Thanks
everyone.
again, Teresa.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
There we go.